So 2 days ago, I used FPS Hub to overclock / optimize my PC, and I'm here to tell you guys the exact process, every step by step, what happened, what do I think about it, was it worth it? And I'm going to show you guys a few benchmarks right here just to kind of show you the actual numbers before and after Call of Duty, Marvel Rivals, Fortnite, the main three basically that I play over here on this channel. But you guys are going to want to stick around and hear everything because, again, a lot of streamers, a lot of big name people will tell you guys to use FPS Hub, and I just want to tell you guys my experience from start to finish, and you guys might just not want to use them after I'm done with this. So here we are. We're going to get into the benchmarks, and you guys let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking. If you guys want to help your boy out personally, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and that's really about it. Comment below. Every time you guys like it, it'll push this video out to more people, and that's what we need on this one because, again, I think more people, more eyes need to be they need to be on this situation, if I'm being honest. It's nothing crazy, but again, just my humble opinion. Let's get into the benchmarks and then we'll get into the real juice. All right, as you guys can see, there was an improvement in Fortnite, Marvels, and especially Call of Duty. That's my main game, so that being almost 30 FPS increase. Massive increase for me personally. I'll take that all day, every day, okay? Now I want to go through the steps in the process and exactly why I do not recommend using FPS Hub, even with the increase in FPS that you guys just seen. I know Marvel's Rivals and Fortnite, it wasn't too much. But again, in Call of Duty, if you're maining Call of Duty and you see a 30 FPS increase, we take that, right? But let's get into the actual process and why, again, I do not recommend using FPS Hub. So the process starts with you going on their website, you click on which actual thing you want to do, whether it be the whole PC setup, and that's audio and the optimization that I did. I only paid for the PC optimization / overclock. That's what I chose to do. I will tell you, I paid $135. If you look on the website, it actually says $150. I personally used code BobbyPoff. I don't watch Bobby Poff. I don't have nothing against Bobby Poff. Shout out to him. Appreciate the discount code over at FPS Hub. But I used that code. It got me basically $15 off. It even took off the taxes. So it really took off like $22. But after that, I checked my emails just to just kind of double check to make sure I got a confirmation on my actual appointment, because I did that Saturday night and my appointment was actually, I was able to set it up for Sunday. So that was great. Very quick response, or, you know what I mean? Quick turnaround time on the actual time to set up an appointment, right? So I'm pretty happy. I'm set up for the very next day. And I'm going through my emails and I'm like, dude, I'm not getting any directions. Like, don't get me wrong. I even double checked on their website. Like, I don't see anything there either, but I don't know what to do when it comes to my time. My slot was 1 to 2, but that was Eastern Standard Time. So my time zone, that was 12 to 1, right? So that's the window that I got for the actual PC optimization. So it was coming around 12 o'clock, and I was talking to a buddy, and I'm just like, I don't know. Do I need to reach out to them? They haven't sent me an email. They haven't, you know what I mean? They don't tell you anything. They don't send you an invite on Discord as soon as you freaking set up the appointment. So I'm just kind of sitting here wondering how are they going to contact me? I'm like looking at my phone, sitting on my PC for, you know what I'm saying, since 11:30 because I wanted to be ready, be on time. All right. So after that, after I sat there for a minute, I emailed them and said, yo, I have an appointment today. I'm just trying to get a hold of somebody to see how exactly this, like, how do we start this? And I got a response about 20 minutes later through the email. And he said, hey, I added you on Discord, because that is one thing that they do on whenever you sign up. They ask for your Discord name. But again, they didn't send any invites to their Discord server or anything like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm on Discord, accept the friend request. I join up. And he's like, okay, give me a minute. I'm finishing up with the with my other client. Okay. He gets done with that client. He starts doing his thing. He's you know what I mean? He's hopping on MSI Afterburner, tweaking the sliders. He's tells me to turn the computer off, gets me into the BIOS. And then I personally do not dig deep into the BIOS. So that's like really where like him knowing what to do what was going to help me, right? So he's sitting there telling me exactly what to do. I'm on my phone at this point, talking to him through Discord, and he's going through step by step through the BIOS on exactly what to do, what numbers to put in, blah 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 blah. We get out of the BIOS, okay? We get out of the BIOS. He's running a little test, and then he also downloads, I think it was CPU-Z. And what CPU-Z does, or CPU-Z, it'll tell you what your PCIe lanes bandwidth and stuff is, right? And he noticed that mine was personally my SSD, the second one that I had, was in the wrong slot. So it was basically taking bandwidth from my GPU. And he's like, that's gonna give you like 40, 50 FPS right there, just changing that. So I'm like, sweet, I'm expecting a good amount of FPS chunk at this point, right? You guys already seen the numbers. You guys have already seen the numbers. So the highest number that I got is almost 30. It's not even 30. So anyway, he gets done with all of his overclocking and stuff. And he said, hey man, just a reminder, you need to swap over your SSD to a different slot. That way it stops taking bandwidth from your GPU. And then he basically was like, okay, that's all I can do. Let me know when, he's like, take your time, you know what I mean? Do that swap whenever you personally can. No big deal. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, I'm going to do this immediately, bro. Like I just paid over $100 to get my stuff optimized. I'm not going to sit here until I can do it. I'm going to do it immediately, because if there's an issue, I need to reach back out to you guys, because there's a 2-week warranty. You get a 2-week warranty whenever you set up the, at least the PC optimization one. I don't know about the other ones because I didn't do those, but you get a 2-week warranty, right? So I'm like trying to get this done as quickly as I can. I immediately get it done. Immediately. As soon as I turn on my computer, I obviously hop into a game. I'm doing a little test run. I usually get about, before all this happened, I would easily get about, on average, 190 to 200 to 210 FPS on Call of Duty, right? I dropped in there, I'm getting 160. I'm like, dude, I checked the CPU-Z and I checked the bandwidth on the slot. We moved from 8 to 16. So now I'm getting the right bandwidth on my slot, on my PCIe lane. And I'm just confused. I tried a different game. I tried Marvels, and then I tried Fortnite. All 3 games basically dropped 30, 40 FPS. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So, of course, me being the guy that I just paid somebody to optimize and stuff, optimize my PC and everything, I messaged the guy because he told me if I have any issues to message him. So I messaged him saying, hey, bro, I'm actually, I lost 40 FPS after all of this. What's going on? I didn't get anything back for a long time. Okay. Let's just say that. I didn't get a response until I sent another couple more messages, and I'm sitting here for about an hour at this point. He finally responds and he says, do you use frame generation? I don't know what else to say. Okay. If you're using frame generation on any multiplayer game, just stop. Just stop. You need to upgrade your PC if you need that to play it. Okay. Just turn on the console, you know what I'm saying? Dust it off and pull that thing out. It's going to be all right. So I'm telling him, I'm already just chilling here with my phone on Discord. This whole time I've been sitting here. Immediately respond back, no, I do not use frame generation. I'll never use frame generation. I play multiplayer games. I'm not going to be using frame gen. So I respond to him telling him that I do not ever use frame generation. And now I'm sitting here waiting for another response. It's been 2 days. I haven't got a response. Okay. It's been 2 freaking days and I have not got a response from this guy regarding the issues that I had. Now, obviously I sat there for another hour hoping that he would respond to me and possibly fix the situation that I had. So anyway, at that point, it's been, like I said, I've been there for another hour. So I've been sitting at my desk for 2 hours now, just trying to get my shit to work correctly, just waiting for a response, right? Because I just paid you. No response. So I ended up rebooting my computer and turned it back on. I'm assuming something with the reset actually fixed that 40 FPS that I lost, but I actually wasn't getting it anymore. Like I was back at to where I started. And then I had to double check his overclock and make sure it was actually applied, which he had walked me through this. And he said, as soon as you turn your PC on, this is going to boot up. It's going to be on your overclock profile. Whether that was just the PC messing up or not, that was not the case. Okay. So my computer was not in the overclock profile that it was set up to be in. So I went into MSI Afterburner. I then obviously turned that on. And now that's whenever you guys are seeing the difference in those FPS. Because I wasted multiple hours yesterday doing benchmarks. And I'm like, why am I losing FPS? Why did I not gain any FPS? Well, it actually wasn't applied. And I will take blame on that because I should have just checked the megahertz and stuff on the actual GPU usage, and I didn't. So I will take blame on that. But again, it has been 2 days since I messaged this guy, and I have not got a response. I'm supposed to have a 2-week warranty. Okay, 2-week warranty. Don't get me wrong. I did get my stuff actually working better than what he did. Like his overclock, I'm about to show you guys. And then I'm going to show you what I overclocked it to. So like the time that they spend on this is not enough. Are you going to get some gains from using FPS Hub? Yeah, you probably will. Are you going to maximize your PC? Are you going to get everything out of your PC that you should be getting out of your PC? Absolutely not. In my opinion, I would not use FPS Hub because to me, after I was done using them, after I'd paid them and after he had hung up the phone, I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, dude, that kind of sounded like he just was reading off a script, which I completely understand if you have somewhat of a script because there's only so many CPUs that you're probably, or systems that you're probably overclocking that damn near, like, you know what I mean? You've done so many that you're just kind of like rolling through it. But at the same time, how can I sit here for 20 minutes talking to a buddy on the phone? We are not fucking professional overclockers. We are not optimizers. We don't do this shit for a living. I tell you that. We do it for fun over here on YouTube. But again, we don't do this for a living. People don't pay me to optimize or overclock for them. I tell you that, okay? Being honest. I should not be able to afterwards find a more stable, over 200 more megahertz on my GPU than what he found and said that's the strongest one that's going to be stable. I don't know. My opinion, I would probably pay somebody more money than FPS Hub to know personally that they would actually get everything out of my computer. Now, I could recommend FPS Hub because they do give you a little bit boost. But when it comes to the customer service, the responding, like, bro, I just can't come here and tell you guys, go use FPS Hub. They're freaking amazing. They did give me a boost. I'm happy with, you know what I'm saying, getting 30 FPS in extra in Call of Duty, 10 in Marvels, about 10 in Fortnite. But I will tell you again, about to show you guys the overclock that he set, and then I'm going to show you the overclock that I did. And I added another 10 FPS on top of Marvel Rivals and Fortnite. I personally have not tried. I did not try Call of Duty because I ran out of time last night. But as soon as I get done with this video, I'm going to be hopping on Call of Duty live on the stream. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any lives. But other than that, like I said, you guys can tell me what you guys think, but they didn't tell me how to contact them or how they were going to contact me after I made the purchase. As soon as I was done with the overclock PC thing, you would think that the guy would at least double check after I did that the PC was running correctly, right? No, I got no freaking response. It's been 2 days, 2 full days now, and I have gotten nothing. So the other thing I wanted to add is on their Discord, if you look in their Discord, which I don't know if you guys can just join it. Maybe I should have tried to join it before this. Maybe that would have been smart of me. I don't know. But they have a pre-optimization questions section. When I purchased this, You guys need to send a freaking link, like an invite link or something, because I should not have to go digging on Discord trying to find FPS Hub and then trying to get approved to get into their into their Discord, if that's even a thing. I don't know if I can do that. Again, maybe that's on me. Maybe I should have did that. But again, if I'm giving you money, you guys need better communication, in my opinion. So again, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this situation. Would you guys use FPS Hub? I personally cannot recommend it just because of the customer service / communication is absolute dog shit. It's non-existent. Now, maybe if you're Z Laner or if you're fucking Bobby Poff or if you're some big name streamer, you might actually get somebody that's going to spend some hours on your PC and actually get what you should be getting. But unfortunately, we're just a little EdDroid over here. And yeah. All right, so as you guys can see right here, this is the actual overclock that I ended up using afterwards. So basically what we got going is a core voltage of plus 100, power limit all the way maxed out 111. And then the core clock, we got plus 350. Now what he had going on was plus 150, but we'll get to that. So core clock is plus 350. Now basically what your goal is to try to get to as close to 3200 megahertz as you can. And if you happen to start having issues or crashing, then you know what I'm saying, just start tweaking it down from there. But 3200 megahertz, that should be a good goal for you. And then like I said, just start going down from there. Memory clock is set at 1500, just taking off a little bit, not maxing that out. That way we can give more to the core clock, because I personally seen more FPS gains doing that rather than maxing this out and going with a lower core clock. But this right here is what he had going. So basically same two settings up top: core voltage 100, power limit 111, core clock he had plus 150, and then the memory clock was 2000. So again, I think these were personally just settings that he's ran multiple times, and it just works for other people. So over here we are getting, like I said, 3240 megahertz. That is a little bit higher, but I haven't had any issues. Like I said, if you happen to get to 3200 and you have any issues, just crank it down just a little bit. But again, if you guys have made it this far in the video, I do greatly appreciate it. And yeah, help your boy out with a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel, and again, comment down below and let me know what you guys are thinking about this situation. Again, just communicate. That's all I got to say.